Hey crew, welcome back to the workshop. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's fun project video we're going to be making one more project for Mother's Day 2026. Mother's Day is this week, crew, this weekend, so I hope a project like this encourages you all to get out in your garage or workshops and make something heartfelt for your mom for Mother's Day. The project is going to be made completely from start to finish over on the TOOCAA 40W diode laser engraver. You can see that white screen behind me on the laptop. I already have the file loaded up and got it dialed into the settings for my 40-watt laser engraver. It is going to take 5 layers of material, and it's going to be a mom piece that says I love you with some beautiful intricate rose designs. The file is from Etsy. I believe I paid like $2 or $3 as US currency for the file, but when I saw it I knew I would want to make it not only for my mom but potentially for a YouTube video for you guys to hopefully view and enjoy. Now, in the last week, TOOCAA has been so kind to me. They have sent me the camera upgrade for the TOOCAA laser, and it is already installed right here. It takes a photo of the laser bed to where you can actually line up everything very precisely to take full advantage of your material. And in the box, they also gave me several packs of this painted plywood, and this is the material we're going to be using in today's video. I felt the colors would be very cool. This way I can show you all a project where you do not even have to add any additional splashes of stains, clear coats, or anything like that, but by all means you could totally do that. But you can see here there is a whole stack of them. In the packs we have red, yellow, green, blue, and purple, and I already have a pack open. And there you see how vibrant the colors are. They are painted on both sides. I feel like these would be ideal for making ornaments for seasonal and holiday purposes, and tabbed and slotted designs. This is of course the thin 3mm craft plywood, so you can see how easily it flexes. So when you cut something out of it, it's going to be very fragile and very delicate. But as a matter of fact, I have already made the design and I documented it on my social media feeds, and I felt like, what the heck, I want to come back and make it for you guys to visually see it made. And here is what we are going to be making. I already have one piece of the yellow 3mm craft plywood loaded into the TOOCAA laser bed. But you can see here it consists of 5 layers. So for the front layer that has Mom and I love you on it, I used yellow. I figured that would be good for showing up where it engraved the I love you quote. The other layer is the red, and you can see the intricate details of the roses there. Then you have the backer layer, which is of course green there. But in the middle I put 2 spacers. Again, it's a 5-layer design, and you're supposed to cut everything out of 3mm craft plywood, as is most of it. But for the 2 spacers, I don't know if it's coming up on camera, but you can see I used a thicker material here. It was my hopes that with those 2 pieces of 1/4-inch material sandwiched in there, once it was fully assembled, it could easily freestand on a shelf, desk, or countertop without the need of a base. So we're going to make the majority of the project out of this painted plywood, but then get everything out here. The spacer is going to be the thicker plywood. So there you can see the 2 different thicknesses. And again, once you layer all 5 layers together, it'll add depth and dimension, and hopefully an added elegance to the project. But since the file is already loaded up on Lightburn, we've got our first piece of material attached with magnets to the laser bed. Let's get on our safety UV goggles, turn on the air filtration unit, turn the camera around, and get started. And here on the laptop you can see the full file that we will be making over at the TOOCAA 40-watt laser engraver. Of course, we'll have to go in several different passes because the laser bed is not big enough for everything. And we're going to begin with the top layer that says Mom and I love you on it. And this is the colored plywood I showed you at the beginning of the video. And since it had to engrave the words I love you on it, I figured the yellow, since it was the lightest color in the plywood pack, it would be appropriate to be the top layer. I know my grandmother, her favorite color was yellow. And obviously the footage is sped up here, but I'm just showing you all a glimpse of the entire making process on each of the colored pieces. And with laser engraving, you of course want to engrave everything before you go about cutting it. The laser is now cutting it, and since we have upgraded from the 20 watt to the 40 watt laser, I'm now able to go at quicker speeds and less power when making projects. So I'm able to get a lot of stuff done over at the TOOCAA laser. But anytime the laser gets done with a piece, I like to leave it for around 5 minutes to make sure all the smoke and the fumes have been extracted. And we'll remove our first piece here, and I'll put a piece of green in for our backer board, and I'll hold it in place on the honeycomb with a few magnets, and we'll frame it out and get going with the backer board. And it took no time at all to laser cut this, since it was just one long outside perimeter cut. It only took, in reality, around maybe 2.5 minutes to completely cut this out of the thin material. But then it was time to turn the GoPro on, and we put the piece of red in, and that's going to have the most detail and take the longest time to do. But I will offer that interior view with this portion of the video, where you guys can hopefully get the best vantage point as possible. Of course, you all know, with the enclosure around the TOOCAA laser, this is traditionally my view of the entire process. But with the GoPro, we are able to sneak inside of the laser enclosure to get a clear perspective. And this piece here, as I said, was the most intricate, and it took the laser around 20 minutes to fully laser cut everything here. Of course, with the nature of a laser engraver, you do not want to leave it unattended for long periods of time. You can see me in the background in the upper right portion of the screen doing other stuff in the workshop, but with the translucent material of the enclosure, I'm able to keep an eye on the laser while it is running from anywhere I'm standing in the workshop. If you guys like what you're seeing, I would highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel and also follow me across all my social media feeds under the Artisan Pirate name. I'd really appreciate the support. And I am going at speeds of around 500 here. Again, with the new 40 watt head that's on the laser, I'm able to go at quicker and quicker speeds when it comes to laser cutting through material. But after it was done, it was time to turn the GoPro off and remove the piece and clean up all of the delicate details it cut out. And then we're going to make our two spacers, and that's going to be made out of 1/4 inch material. But I'll still be able to use the same speed and power. I had to readjust the laser head for 1/4 inch material, and you can do that quickly with the TOOCAA laser. And I just want to thank TOOCAA for supplying me with the colored plywood as well as the camera upgrade. But this will be our final part of laser cutting. And the laser cut through both thicknesses of the materials, 3mm and 1/4 inch material, exceptionally well with minimal chip out on the back side. And you can see how the enclosure is doing a phenomenal job of keeping all the smoke and the fumes encased in it and piping them out of the dust port in the back, keeping the air quality in the workshop as clean as possible. As you can see here from the GoPro's view, the laser makes quick work of this. And I feel like if you wanted to make the project even thicker, you could add even more and more spacers if you wanted to. Or if you wanted it thin, you could leave the spacers out entirely. But now all of the laser work is done. It'll be time to remove our two spacers after turning the GoPro off. And now we can look at all of the pieces that the TOOCAA laser has fully laser cut out. and I laid them out on the table saw here on a piece of cardboard, and we can see here how they are going to layer up to complete the project. But I put on some gloves and got out my medium grade CA glue and activator, and I carefully glued all of the individual layers up. And because the way the layered and colored ply had any clear coat, so after the CA glue dried completely, the project was complete. And here we have the completed Mom, I Love You piece with roses, laser cut and engraved completely from start to finish over on the TOOCAA 40-watt diode laser engraver. And look at the details in this crew. Very beautiful, very spectacular, and very, might I say, fragile. It took around an hour for the 40-watt laser engraver to completely laser cut and laser engrave everything from start to finish. Keep in mind we had to go in several different passes because of the size of the laser bed. If you have a larger laser bed in your garage or workshop, of course you might be able to knock this out completely in one individual pass. But I was able to do other stuff out in the workshop. As I always say, a laser engraver is not a tool that you want to walk away from long periods of time. They're safe to have running, but always be able to keep an eye on it. Of course you're able to step away, get a cup of coffee, get some water, use the restroom or something like that. But please, with the nature of them, keep an eye on them. And you know, I protect my eyes to the best of my abilities, and I have the air filtration unit running, keeping the air quality in the workshop as clean as possible. Once again, this file came from the Etsy website. I believe it was around $2 or $3. That's US currency. It might vary different wherever you are in the world. But look at how crisp all of those roses came out. And ever since TOOCAA supplied me with the 40-watt upgrade, we went from a 20-watt to a 40-watt, and that was a big jump. I'm really learning how to dial in these settings the more and more I use the laser engraver. And with this one here, on previous projects, we was having to go at a speed, a very slow speed of 300 and sometimes 2 passes to laser cut through the thin and 1/4 inch materials that we used in today's video. Now with that 40-watt upgrade, I was able to jump up to 500, and I could potentially go even faster with the same amount of power with just one individual pass with the thing. We got a fly in the workshop. But anyway, it came out phenomenally well. And like I said, while it was running, I was doing other stuff in the workshop. And if you look to the side, you can see those individual layers. And again, as I said at the beginning of the video, we used 3 pieces of this colored plywood that TOOCAA sent me. And again, this is the very thin 3mm craft plywood. I'm sure it's basswood that's just been stained or dyed or something, and they sent me multiple packs, so I'm kind of keen to try some other projects with these. But then for these spacers, again, it's 5 layers. We used a thicker 1/4 inch material, and this is the material I really love to use over at the laser because it cuts like butter and I can get it locally. But you can see here the difference. Hopefully when I hold them side by side, you can see how the difference in thickness is. So again, depending on the size and watt of your laser, you might have to go at a slower speed or even go at a quicker speed, depending on what you, again, have in your garage or workshop. But I'm really happy to make this and bring this to life. This is the second one I have made. Again, I've done some research and development, some R&D in the workshop before committing to making it to film, because I wanted to see how the file worked and how all of those intricate details would come out on the rose. But we now have 2 of these. Of course, one of these will go to my mom for Mother's Day. Indeed, Mom, I love you dearly. I am a Totals mama's boy, as I told you in the scroll saw project video that we made for Mother's Day 2026. But really cool design. And one thing, as I always tell you all, with layered designs like this, you could of course enlarge it, you could shrink it down a little bit more. I don't know how much smaller you could go due to all of the intricate details in the roses there, but you could just use each individual layer. If you wanted to use the backer board and just the top layer here with the Mom I Love You on it, you could totally do that, and you could mix and match the layers. You could add more spacers to make it even more thicker. If you wanted to put some resin in there, you could totally do that. So the skies are the limits, and because I put those 2 additional spacers in there as the file called for, but since I bulked them up to 1/4 inch material, it is able to easily freestand on a shelf, desk, or countertop without the need of a base, although you could totally do that. You could actually put this on a base and put like a rose, an artificial rose beside it to make like a nice little piece to sit on a mantle. Just another different idea there. But I'm really happy with how it came out, and I want to thank TOOCAA for supplying me with the camera upgrade that I'm now getting used to using, and also the packs of colored plywood. Thank you so much, TOOCAA. And if you are interested in laser engravers, I would highly recommend seeking them out. They are billed as the world's safest laser engravers. They come in 20 and 40 watt. I feel like if you are just out in your garage or workshops on the weekends, a 20 watt laser would do you well. It done me well for so many years. Remember, we had the longer Ray 5 20 watt laser, then we went to the TOOCAA 20 watt laser, and we also reviewed the TOOCAA Nova 20 watt AI powered desktop laser. So 20 is kind of that sweet spot if you can afford it for laser engravers. But I'm so thankful for TOOCAA for supporting the channel and supporting the videos that I make over here on the YouTube platform. But as I said in the Monday's video for Scroll Saw Woodworking with the Mother's Day project we made, I want to wish all the moms out there in the big wide world we live in a happy and safe Mother's Day weekend 2026. And I hope that your kids are able to take you out, your grandkids are able to take you out, you know, and enjoy a nice meal, get you something nice. Of course, I always make something handmade and heartfelt for my mom out in the workshop, just to go a little bit above and beyond. Those gifts that you take the time to make, as I have always said, really shows that you took the time and you really thought about the individual that you were making the project for. But one more look at it, really, really beautiful, and again, very intricate design for Mother's Day. Mom, I Love You, layered design with roses. That's going to be about all for this one, crew. If you're new to the channel, hopefully you'll click that subscribe button and also follow me across all my social media feeds under the Artisan Pirate name. As always, links to contact me as well as all my social media feeds will always be linked down in the description box below these videos. That's about all for this one, crew. And remember, if I can make it or do it, so can you all. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you all real soon.